Yes, it should pop up on the side. I already clicked go live. We don't have anybody here yet.
Rude.
Let me send the link and then it should work. But yes, I have it so that the chat should pop up on the side. And then I also think if you click on the right-hand side, there should be an option for chat. Cool. Okay. I found the live stream. I don't even. I feel like it's been a year since we've done this. So do I do the intro? Is that what I'm supposed to do?
I think we normally did the intro, didn't we?
You're asking the wrong person. Don't ask me.
Can anybody else hear Beth? Because I can't hear her.
Sorry, I muted myself.
No.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot to unmute myself. Take it away, Mario.
All right. You're listening to the Station 71 podcast. My name is Mario, and this week I'm joined by my co-hosts,
Beth,
Brian,
and Kirsten.
We are live for our 6-year anniversary live stream.
Woohoo!
So that's exciting.
Cheers.
Yeah. Crazy. As we usually do, we're going to use this as our episode this week. So we'll be here. We're going to be playing some trivia. We've got some games. We've got some prizes. And we also have a couple other little things in store. So if you have been joining us for these yearly, welcome. We're happy to be back. So I guess take it away, whoever wants to go first.
Well, I'm going to say I know this has been kind of a big year for a lot of us with a lot of changes, and that's kind of why we've stepped back and done a little bit, less as far as frequency of our episodes. But I think we had a lot of really good episodes this year.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we hit the highlights. We had, our tier builders. Mario was able to pull in another awesome guest to come on and talk with us, and I don't know how you keep doing that every year. It's like at least once a year you get somebody, and it's like, how did we manage to pull this person?
The peek behind the curtain here is that I kind of just throw an email at the wall and hope it sticks.
Well, they've stuck.
So brave.
There have been a lot of people that I'm just going to throw this out there. There have been a lot of people that I have emailed that after I have sent the email and they have not responded, I'm like, God, I hope that they don't see this email.
Joe Rody.
I haven't found his email address yet.
I wonder what Bob.
Be sure to share that.
But anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your little thing there.
Oh no! I was just gonna say, I think that was probably my personal favorite episode of this year, was getting to talk with Fergie Philippe, and just the coolest part was just him being so down to earth, so nonchalant about the fact that he
didn't even care that he was in Hamilton. He just wanted to talk about the Muppets.
He literally breezed over it, and then I felt like we never even touched on that hardly, and it was like, yeah, he just wanted to sit there and talk Muppets with us, which was the coolest.
Yeah, that was
honestly, that's the funniest thing about doing this has been that I feel like the people that we have gotten to talk to have just wanted to talk about the specific topics that we've laid out. And it's never even if we do get a cool guest, it's not, oh, I'm doing this thing, or I'm I want to brag about this thing that I'm doing. Most of them just want to chat, and it's just fun.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the cool part. You go in here expecting to talk about the thing that they're most famous for, but then a lot of the times, obviously, they probably want to talk about something else. So that was definitely the case with Fergie.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite episode of this year.
Mm-hmm.
Any chance to get to talk about Muppets is something. We also had a couple guests that didn't pan out this year that hopefully we can revisit next year. And I know that's going to be me being vague, but I know you guys are knowing what I'm talking about.
Joe Rohde.
I wish.
I'm just gonna say it till it happens.
I did the digging on that one. I looked for his information, but you have to pay for him to be on whatever you want him to be on. And he also has on his website that he does not want to talk about Disney at all. So I feel like if we found a way to work that, we'd still have to say that we're a Disney podcast. Yeah, but he knows so much
cool stuff. We could talk to him about art.
We could talk to him about like conservation too, but I feel like the fact that we have Disney World in our name is going to be the part that's going to be hard.
Like all his trips. I wonder if he would talk about, like, just in the context of like traveling, like whenever they were planning Animal Kingdom, just like the travels that they went on, you know?
Is it too related to Disney?
I don't know. Like that would be cool. Like even just in and of itself, not like hearing stuff related to Disney, but just like we went here, this is all the stuff we figured out, like all the stuff I learned, all the art I bought. I don't know. I think it'd be cool.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So everyone, we brought you here today to brainstorm on how we're gonna get Joe Rohde on the show.
It's gonna happen.
I'll work on it. I know there have been some like weird ones that I've tried to get. Like I tried to reach out to some of the people that were on the production team for the Imagineering story when that came out. That didn't pan out. I reached out to some people that worked on Great Moments when that was like on its decline, but apparently there's a lot of contractual stuff that prevents them from talking about it. So
yeah, I guess
that also didn't pan out.
Now, I think the big question though that me and everybody else is still wondering, Mario, is when are we getting D23 media passes?
God, I wish that we could do that. Melissa in our chat said secret dual guests Bob Chapek and Bob Iger.
Ooh, I love if we do like a Bob versus Bob episode.
We could possibly hash out the we could hash out the entire discussion on why Chapek was kicked out of the company on
this
our
is
podcast.
Great. We need to just set up like a boxing match with them. I think that would be the best way to do it.
I would rather watch that boxing match than the Zuckerberg-Musk match.
Oh.
I want to watch Zuckerberg and Musk both go to space and then just like oopsies, their aircraft, their like spacecraft flits off.
Kirsten's spouting some realness tonight, and we're only 10 minutes in.
He's coming back strong.
Well, any other highlights that you guys had from this year? I know we did a lot of really cool history episodes too, which those are always fun. We talk about them a lot.
Mario came in with some good lore episodes too, for sure.
I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing, but I feel like with how deep of a spiral I end up on those lore episodes, they all start to blur together. This year was Pandora, right?
You did Pandora and Galaxy.
Is this the year that I... Oh, see, Pandora sticks out in my head because I had to do all of those like weird message board searches. And we found that there is a very deep love of Avatar online in some very bizarre ways.
Is this like...
Man, I remember that now.
I don't know if I can say this. But is this like the Elsa and Anna stuff?
No. But we found that.
What have you been reading?
I haven't been reading anything. I just like hear about these things.
Kirsten's got a secret fan fiction.
With Avatar, it was that we found out that there are message boards dedicated to learning Na'vi, and like coming up
Oh,
with
the
fan
camping
lore.
trips.
Yes,
These are like
there was-
Trekkies, man.
Like dressing up and like painting their faces and everything.
yeah, there was like a full dedicated camping trip that they had where they went
man.
to, I forget where it was every year, but they like dressed up. They did a full like camping trip thing, and they all dressed up in their Avatar costumes. It was
Imagine just going on a regular camping trip and then you end up next to those people.
Oh my gosh. That honestly would kind of be a highlight. I feel like it would be hilarious.
I'd be
Didn't-
scared.
didn't the message board deep dive take like go up on Patreon, Beth? I feel like that was a Patreon episode.
Maybe. I'll have to look into it. I have a question for you guys though. Would you
Okay.
rather hang out with the people that go on the Pandora camping trips or the people that do surgery on their Duffy bears?
That's a
Avatar
deep cut.
people. 100% Avatar people.
Wait, what kind of
The
surgery?
Duffy Bear.
Like just fun surgery? Like pretend surgery?
No,
Like,
so there's you. I don't know. I guess you weren't on that episode. There's like this whole group of people who are obsessed with their Duffy bear and treat it like a child. Like they,
I don't do surgery on my child.
well, not like that, but like they posted like a step by step of like my Duffy bear was missing an eye, so here's the surgical procedure that I went through to fix it. But it's like
You're making that not sound nearly as bad as it was.
it's way worse. than I
Have y'all ever watched The Food Surgeon on YouTube?
No.
think so?
He does surgery on food. It's pretty cool. Like, he was like early ASMR, so he'll take like a Reese's cup and he has like the gloves and the light and he like will surgically cut out the middle of the Reese's cup and then like insert an Oreo into it and like then cover it back up with the chocolate from the top of the Reese's cup. Anyway,
So the
I think
person
based
would
on
rather
that,
hang out with the Duffy people, is what she's
Yeah.
saying.
probably.
Take a few minutes to read through that message board and get back to us.
It's a sub forum of Mice Chat. I had to go back into my notes and find it.
But no, I mean, for me, the Avatar people, it's like, you know what, they have a hobby that I might not necessarily be into, but they're over there rocking their own thing, doing what they want to do. The Duffy people scare me. Like, legitimately scare me.
I also want to point out that because I have this thread saved for reasons that are unknown to me, this forum that we were talking about with the surgery on Duffy's, the title of the post is Duffy Bear's belly button ?
Oh yeah.
Did they make one?
They were trying to figure out where his belly button
Well, he
or
wasn't
fill
actually
hole.
stupid.
Well, it's the hole of which they stuffed the Duffy Bear is what they were looking for.
I mean, I guess that speaks to quality if you can't find it.
Yeah.
True.
Speaks to a lot of things that they're looking for it, but
that is also very true. Oh, goodness.
So now that we have a few people hanging out with us, should we go over the prizes?
Sure. I will bring up your prize wall for you.
So so these are the prizes that are going to be available tonight. We're going to do, I think, a few rounds of trivia, and I guess we can give away the other prizes as we see fit. I don't know. We'll figure it out along the way. But we got these adorable Funko Pops with like the movie art in the background. We got one from Goofy Movie, Aladdin, and The Lion King. Then we have 2 Redbubble gift cards, which you can use on our Redbubble shop and get one of our awesome t-shirts or bandanas or whatever else we sell there. We got shower curtains. Yes. And I just want to state for the record, if anybody out there has bought our merch, we would love to see pictures of you like wearing it, using it, whatever it is. I always love seeing that.
Taking a shower.
Maybe
not the shower curtain.
Maybe not in the shower, but of the shower curtain. That would be cool.
Wait, is now the time that I tell the story about how I accidentally bought the Redbubble merch from the wrong store?
Mario supporting our like counterfeit people.
I mean, I feel like your stories that you're most known for aren't great.
No, they're really not.
Can't get into the seas.
Uh,
Can't even buy the right merch from the company you own.
In all
Anyway.
honesty, that was unfortunately very easy to do.
It is kind of sad, but yeah.
I just think it's weird that we had a counterfeiter. Like,
We've had
Oh.
several. That's the
When
weird part.
we first set the store up, I was having to deal with that a lot. There were a ton of people that would just, it was clearly like some bot that was just going through and grabbing stuff off and
Whatever.
adding, because it was just
Yeah.
like a bunch of random stuff on the page.
yeah, wild. But yeah, so if you want to use the gift card for our Redbubble store, you can choose that as your prize. It's 2 separate $20 ones, so you can win twice and get $40. That'd be cool.
Nice.
We got these mini brands for like it's a 2-pack of the mini brands Disney Store edition. I don't know. This is something that I've talked about a few times. I'm obsessed with these little things. I have an entire shelf of miniatures. I actually have a couple of them sitting right here, so you can see like, oh, that's like a little Princess Leia, and like a little, like they're little fake toys in little mini packages. That's, I don't know. I think they're really cute. And then also Big Thunder Mountain board game, which looks really fun. I've never played it, but I would love to. And then Clue Disney Villains Edition. So there you go. Those are going to be your prizes that you can choose from.
Nice. So yes, we can do a couple rounds of trivia. We got, it looks like 6 people here. I will ask the questions and I can throw them up on the screen if it doesn't if it doesn't take people like 2 seconds to guess them. So you said 3 rounds of 10, right? We want to do 10.
Sure.
Okay, let me see. Find a good one to start with. In the meantime, if there's anything else that you guys want us to chat about too, we'll be more than glad to talk and fill this time.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
speaking of special guests that we had on this year, I saw Allie came on and did her trip report for the cruise.
Oh, that's
which was
right.
very
yeah.
cool.
I was
I feel like-
unfortunately not there for that one, but it was a good one.
I feel like this year more than like any other year feels like it was a lot longer.
It
Yeah.
has felt like a long time since we did our last live stream.
Yeah. All right, technical difficulties.
But yeah, so at any point, if anyone has a question that they want to ask or a topic that they want us to discuss, drop it in the chat and we will be happy to talk about it.
Sorry, my browser that has these in here is going a little bit slow.
So I'll tell a sad story. Not really sad. We're going to Disney in October, right? And so I'm planning everything for this family that's never been. And I'm trying to get her super into it. And so we had dinner the other night and I was trying to plan our first night. And this just goes to show you, like, there are Disney people and there are not Disney people. And so I was like, okay, our first night, we can either go to like Disney Springs and then like maybe play mini golf and like go over to this other resort for dinner, or we can go out to Animal Kingdom Lodge and eat at Sanaa and like watch the animals. And she's like, wait, Disney World has animals? And I was like,
Oh no.
I'm like, they have a whole like park. And she's like, wait, like wild animals? And I was like, have you ever heard of the Animal Kingdom?
Oh, wow.
And she was like, I guess not.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Like,
It's
It's
crazy to me
it's
that
always-
people are like willing to drop the money on a Disney vacation and don't even know like what they're gonna go see.
I mean, it's only because I'm planning everything, and like they have an only child, Eli's an only child. They get along really well, so it's gonna be fun. But I was like, has nothing that I've said to you since we started planning this trip like 6 months ago sunk in, like in the slightest. Apparently not.
That is just so wild. I feel like Brian said, it's that people just go and they don't. Do they not do like a Google search at all beforehand?
No, she's like, I'm just letting you plan it. But yeah, from when I worked there, definitely. Like I've told the story about the guy who came with his Disneyland ticket, and like I couldn't even talk to him because I was laughing so hard, and like people were like, "Where's Harry Potter World?" Like,
I feel like that happens so often though. Like, I don't know.
even people who like are like, I work with a girl who's from Florida, and she's even like says stuff that's just so blatantly wrong. I'm like, didn't you
Yeah.
like live there?
Who was it that was saying in the Discord about somebody like said they heard that there were going to be 18 up nights at Disney?
Oh.
That was Al's
Al's
new boss.
coworker or something.
Yeah.
He has Disney tattoos.
I'm just like, wow, wouldn't that be nice? But that's never going to happen. You did not
mean,
get good
if-
intel on that.
If Pleasure Island still existed, honestly, it wouldn't have been that
Well,
far fetched. But
I think that just goes to show is that like, yeah, if they don't have something like Pleasure Island anymore and, you know, a non-theme park at Disney, they're not going to do it in one of the parks.
yeah,
I think the only things that they have now that you have to, that are like age restricted is like what, Trader Sam's after a certain time and Jelly Rolls.
I think so.
Maybe
is Jelly Rolls even age restricted?
I think it's after like 9 p.m. or something. You have to be 21.
What about Victoria and Albert's? Do they
Yeah,
let
but I feel like
kids
that
in?
doesn't really
Take a baby there.
count.
I don't know
because
why
I
you
don't want to
would.
take a baby there.
If you can take a baby, somebody will try to take a baby. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
True.
couldn't be
Yeah.
me, but there are people.
I wouldn't want to be taking a baby to Victoria and Albert's like for I don't even know what they would have there for like a child. Do they even have a kids menu? I mean,
Well, if it's a baby, they don't need one, but I don't
well,
know.
I'm thinking more like a
Like a
1-year-old.
I'm too
toddler
heavy
or
for
something
Victoria
like
and
that.
Albert's. How do you know who all's in here? Can I see who's in here?
I can see the count, but I can't see who exactly is in here. I think you would have to go to the actual YouTube page. Anywho, I loaded 8 questions into here so that I can plug them up on the screen while I ask them. This first round of trivia should be relatively easy, so if we want to roll with that, can somebody watch the chat for me and tell me? Actually, no, I think I can flip-flop back and forth fast enough. Okay, never mind. We'll be good. That way I'm not giving the
Wait.
answers away. Oh,
Hang on, pause.
We
Hold
gotta pause.
on. Our most special guest host ever.
Here.
Oh yeah, he can't hear. Hang on.
Oh,
I have headphones. Can I use my headphones?
No, you
oh
don't.
my
I
god,
don't
he's
turn
like
off.
speaking full sentences.
So grown up.
They grew up so fast.
I know.
There, now they can hear you. That's Beth,
Hi.
Mario, full name, and Brian.
Look what I made.
oh,
What is that?
That's
Whoa.
awesome.
We're talking about Disney World. What are you going to ride in October?
No, Mom. Not that one.
Are you going to ride?
I'm gonna ride Test Track.
Oh, that's a good
Ooh.
one.
Alright.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
And
Yeah.
Dinosaur.
I love Dinosaur.
Remember they're trying to get the iguanodon out?
Yeah.
I don't remember why.
Why not?
I don't know why.
Don't you want an
Who doesn't want an
iguanodon? I
iguanodon?
do. When
No, I don't know why they're trying to get the iguanodon out
Because-
and not.
Because it's, and not anything else.
Yeah.
oh,
Probably because
he wants to
everything
save
else
them
is-
all. Right?
I think so. We didn't watch the pre-show. We just watched a video of the actual ride.
okay.
And Eli's favorite ride is the Smasher.
No, it is not.
The Smasher.
Yeah,
Mickey's
what-
Runaway.
What's
What
the
is this
Smasher?
Smasher?
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad.
Oh,
end.
the Smasher.
Like when it starts like You think it's gonna smash you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm scared of
it's a
it.
scary
It's
one.
not my favorite.
It's not my favorite either.
Mom is lying. Mom is lying.
Ooh.
So, what is your favorite, Eli?
What is your favorite?
Hmm.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
I don't know.
Are you gonna ride the Star Wars rides?
Ooh, yeah.
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 What about Haunted Mansion?
Mario's right there.
No, that's Brian.
Close
I don't
enough.
know.
What about Haunted Mansion?
Nah.
I thought you loved Haunted Mansion. What are you talking about?
Well, since I've heard about Dinosaur and Test Track, they're kind of alike, right? With all the edit stuff.
No.
You're in a car basically for both of them. They're similar.
Yeah, that's close.
Snamson.
You've ridden one, you've ridden them all.
My favorite Imagineer is Rolly Crump.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wow.
Did Mom whisper
Why?
that in your ear though, or is that really your favorite?
Why is he your favorite?
Because he made the Haunted Mansion.
It's a very
Kristen's
good
like
reason.
mouthing along.
He couldn't remember his name, but that's his favorite episode of Behind the Attraction is the Haunted Mansion.
Aw, that's awesome.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, what part's the favorite part of that video?
Nice.
Well, the first part, I don't remember the words though.
Oh, okay.
Like the first part, not like not like when he has the ghost host. Not the-
So, how many ride-through videos have you watched before your trip?
Not that many. We did it on Saturday because that was like our.
That was my dad's. That's because we were celebrating my dad's mom's birthday.
Oh.
Just celebrating it, not
Aw.
just celebrating her, not the birthday. I got confused.
You know, this is one thing that
Birthday parties.
Okay, you ready to go?
I still haven't told them my favorite ride.
Oh, well, what's your favorite ride?
I'm thinking.
Oh.
You know, I'm so glad that like the internet and YouTube wasn't like, well, YouTube wasn't around. The internet wasn't nearly as big when I was that age, because if I was able to sit there and watch ride-through videos before the trip, that is all that I would be doing.
I got a soul.
Okay, let's think about your favorite ride. Can I tell you what it is?
Oh.
What's your favorite ride?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay, well, think faster because we have other things to do tonight than just listen to you.
Test track.
explain. You've never
Test track.
You've never ridden it.
I think it's gonna be my favorite.
Okay, it's,
You go pretty fast.
you go super fast.
Will
I
you
feel
tell
like he's-
us after your trip in October if it ended up being your favorite?
Ooh, and I'm gonna ride dinosaurs. So.
Yeah, we know.
Nice.
So you'll have to decide then.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna be test track, right, Mom?
Well, I'm just surprised you want to ride dinosaur because it's kind of scary, but
I feel like we definitely need an Eli trip report post
That would be
trip.
amazing.
your trip and whether or not you had fun.
Mhm. Only all them. Only them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Only us.
No one else.
Yeah.
We won't tell anybody.
It'll be a secret.
Yeah. Never tell anybody except my mom.
Okay.
Me too.
Apparently, you're not invited to the episode, Kirsten. He's just gonna come on and tell us about his
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah, you gotta turn the computer on,
And leave.
and then I'll talk to them.
Got
You
kicked
know-
out.
Oh.
I think just in general, Kirsten, the weeks that you can't make it, just have Eli come in and fill in for
Would
you.
you talk like once a week about Disney World?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. Go eat your dinner or whatever. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Also,
Bye.
do you know why I have a magnifying glass?
Why?
Why?
Because I'm a spy.
Ooh.
A spy.
I pretend to be a spy. I even spy my camp teachers
Wow.
with
You
Ellis.
get any good
With
information?
my best friend Ellis.
You're both spies together.
Yeah.
What is
Ellis even has magnifying glass, binoculars, and a notebook and a pen. He
Got
wrote
the whole
All the
setup.
spy gear.
okay?
I like it. It's, well, Caden didn't.
Okay, go.
And I loved it.
Okay.
I sprayed some red medicine on your computer.
No, shut the door.
Kids are great.
Oh wow.
Oh.
What a pleasure that was.
All right. So we have 8 easy trivia questions. We'll start off with some relatively light ones. And then go from there. So I will throw up this first one. As soon as you know the answer, type it in the chat, and we'll call it out when it is correct. And then I guess if somebody can keep tabs on points, I will keep throwing these up. So first one we have on here is, what sweet item is not sold at Disney parks? It should be so incredibly easy.
Wait.
I feel like Al's gonna get technical with this.
Of course he is, but I will hold my ground here.
What? It's a well-known.
Yes, it
Disney
is a
fact.
well-known thing. Okay, so we have our first correct
Oh, yeah.
answer. Yeah. Answer is
Al
gum.
has requested to see my entire shirt. Wishes fan club. Okay.
All right. Number 2. How much was admission for Disney World on opening day?
I do want to say that for the international people, as far as prizes go, your only option will be the Redbubble gift card because shipping is way too expensive to get physical items over there. But if you want a Redbubble gift card, then yes, please join.
Okay, we have not gotten a correct answer yet. I think that's pretty neat that we can now offer international prizes, because I feel like that
Yeah.
was not something we could do early on.
Yeah.
Still going. No correct answers yet. Oh, no. Nope. I will say we have been close.
I don't think I think I had to guess, but I don't think I know this for sure. If that comforts anyone.
As per usual, I do not know how to scale trivia properly, so I'm sure this will be all over the place.
Several people have been within $1 of
Yes.
the actual price.
I should have
Now, is this
loaded the
accounting for tax as well.
no, not counting for tax. When I googled this question, it gave me the inflated cost.
Ooh, what's the inflated cost?
Surprisingly, not as bad as you would think it would be if you know the answer, which we do have a right answer.
There we go.
Once again, Jillian with $3.50.
Wow, killing it.
And
Adjusted
what's
for
the
inflation, according to this article from 2022, it was $26 would have been the cost of admission.
God, what a ripoff. Like today's prices.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Imagine
Yes,
getting into
for
Disney
sure.
for $26.
Amazing.
I believe
You
this
can
was
even go to
actually
Six Flags for $26.
It's the cost of Six Flags right now.
Probably like 45 or something if you get like one of those Coke cans with the deals on it. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think I looked it up because I'm pretty close to Six Flags now, and I think it was like mid to upper 40s.
We have
feel
one
like-
in Arlington. It just hits different after you go to Disney so much.
No, wait,
Like,
is
I
that,
wanna
the- is that the OG Six Flags?
I have no idea. Six Flags Over
I thought
Texas.
the first
is all
one
I
was
know.
in. Yeah, I think that's the first one.
Oh,
makes a
Allie
good
does make a
point.
point that you had to pay for her ride also.
That's true.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
just-
hey, you still have to pay per ride if you do Lightning Lane.
that's true.
That's true. It all comes full circle.
I guess if
Honestly,
we added 26 plus Lightning Lane prices. Oh, we should get the inflation amount of all of the what the rides
tickets-
cost,
Yeah.
like individually, like the e-ticket, D-ticket, whatever, and then like plan a day and then see like how much it would cost.
Oh gosh.
That would be a fun.
that is fun.
That's-
Yeah.
Throw that on the topics list, somebody.
I've been doing too much data analysis, clearly.
Here's another relatively easy one, I think. Whoever's the first to name the 2 abandoned Disney parks. I'm
They
throwing
have
some
to
race
be in
ones
the
in here.
same comment because
Yes.
it's going to get too confusing otherwise. So you put this
That's a
one
very
and
good
this
point.
one.
And also to answer your question originally, Brian, yes, Six Flags Over Texas is the original Six Flags, apparently,
Okay.
according to Google.
Yeah, I thought that's what the name came from. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh,
this-
because there were like Six Flags of Texas,
Six
like if you
Flags.
go through the history. But there's also one in San Antonio.
How close
Oh,
are you
I
to
didn't know there were 2
Grapevine?
in Texas.
Grapevine, like 20 minutes. I mean, it's
You
like a
should
Dallas
go-
suburb.
You should go to Meow Wolf.
Okay, everybody is talking about this, and like I don't understand. I don't get.
I don't
like,
think
I've
you're
read about
supposed
it,
to.
and I don't understand.
I don't think it's meant to be understood.
Clarification: Disney World parks. Sorry, unless you guys want to count the. I think this is a
Al,
really good
Euro Disney
answer.
does not count.
Not that one. I was talking about Melissa's
I know.
comment. Disney America and West.
I'm talking about Al making up weird things.
So I guess to
Well,
clarify,
I think
what-
everybody kind of abandoned Euro Disney, so that's kind of counts.
yes, we're talking about things that existed and then were later abandoned, not projects that were greenlit and then abandoned and never actually got built.
I
One
do
of these
think
is
that.
very close to my heart.
What was I saying? Oh, and Six Flags, just to throw pricing out there because we were talking about this before. I could buy a season pass to Six Flags Great Adventure for $75.
A season pass?
Yes. I'm looking at it right now. I can buy a 2023 season pass for $75.
Wow.
Whoa.
Imagine.
I'm seeing some good answers, not technically correct because they are not parks.
We do have. There is one of them that has been thrown out.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's. I don't know if we want to give that away, but there's been a correct
already
answer.
did.
and a
Yeah,
couple
several people have gotten half of the answer correct.
Although
Whenever
I-
we worked at Disney, our Wi-Fi was named Pleasure Island 2.0. Fun fact.
Wow.
One of these days, I would like to throw on the topic sheet, design a Pleasure Island 2.0. Like, what would an adult-only Disney park look like?
I'll put it
I
down.
felt pretty
PG
similar to
though.
what it was.
And we do have another
Wow.
correct answer.
Totally it. You should probably. It's probably worth it to like move to the United States to collect these prices.
Yes. I think we've all gone through that like rabbit hole of seeing the people do the urban exploration at Discovery Island, and man, oh man. As much as I wouldn't want to get caught doing that, I would love to do it.
There was
Okay.
Water either.
If anybody's into urban exploration, there's a really cool documentary. I can't remember where I watched it. It's about, so I have like a weird connection to like the New Orleans Six Flags because it's a long story. Anyway, but there's a documentary about that came out. And I think I watched it on Amazon Prime, but it's called Closed for Storm. And it's just about like kind of like Katrina and then like what, like the process of like closing the park for Katrina. And then like they thought they would reopen and all of like because it's still there and abandoned and all of like the efforts that have gone in since then for people to like try to revitalize it. I don't know. It's interesting if you're into that kind of stuff because they do go to the park like in its current state and like look at stuff. So
Oh, nice.
sounds interesting. There was apparently a guy that stayed there during COVID on River Country. I was reading about it the other day, and I wish I had saved this article because
I just heard about that the other day too, weirdly
Snakes.
enough. I don't
Well, if you
understand
had-
how I didn't hear about it while it was happening.
yeah,
he's probably keeping it on the DL.
Well, yeah. Well, he
Let me see
didn't
if I-
last very long.
he was there for like 3 days or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid.
I mean, that's 3 days longer than I would want to be on Discovery Island by myself. But
I think I'd rather get COVID than like snakes and alligators.
Well, the thing
as
is
somebody
like,
who's had it 4 times, I would agree.
oh, jeez.
I've never had it.
What did
because
you
I'm
do
a
after?
superior human specimen.
So what did this guy do after like the first day? He was just kind of. Did he get all his exploring out of the way the first day?
Apparently, he was talking a lot about like conspiracy theories while he was recording himself while he was on there. And if I recall correctly, he was talking about how Disney was using Discovery Island as like, I don't know,
It was like
weird
animal testing
breeding
or something,
ground.
right?
Yeah, animal
Yeah.
testing to make like weird,
What?
I don't know, like chimeras or
Yeah.
something.
Maybe that's where the UFO, like the biologic material, came from that they were talking about
Maybe.
yesterday. on the news.
Maybe.
And if I remember
comes full
correctly,
circle.
and I'm not looking at an article for this, like I'm trying to find one, but if I remember correctly, he like got back. They had seized his vehicle, went to his house, and had his wife call him to say like, "Hey, look, if you don't turn yourself in, they're going to arrest me."
Crazy.
Like it was this whole big thing.
I know,
Yeah.
like, have fun in prison. William.
Maybe I'll look into that
Before
after trivia.
Before
and
it gets
figure that out.
too far down, can we highlight this quote, this what Disney ride? It's at 1924 and talk about that because I want to talk about it, but I didn't want it to get lost in the chat.
Yeah, of course. I think you guys should also be able to click
Oh.
the show button
Okay.
if you see it. This one. Here we go.
Yes.
Small world
anyone-
cinematic universe.
Has anyone made plans to see the Haunted Mansion yet?
I really
No.
wanted to, but then I saw the trailers.
I still want to see
I
it.
mean,
It
I
looks
do
so
too,
hokey and bad.
But do I want to pay like movie theater prices to go see it?
I mean, it's Jamie Lee Curtis. Like, she probably deserves all of our support.
That's a good.
I don't know
point.
who else is in
This
it.
is like a star-studded
DeVito.
cast. Rosario Dawson, Owen Wilson.
I was talking
like-
to somebody I work with about this today because I have a bunch of Haunted Mansion stuff on my desk, and he was like, "Are you gonna go see the movie?" I was like, "I really want to go see it, but I'm gonna have to find like a Tuesday night when they're super cheap and get discount tickets that way to go see it because it does not look good."
No, it does not.
It's weird because like I feel like Disney does not know how to make a good Haunted Mansion movie. Obviously, I haven't seen this, so I can't really talk about it, but they don't know how to make a good Haunted Mansion movie based off of the fact that the reviews for this aren't doing well and the original one. But Muppets Haunted Mansion was really good. So like
so good.
I think that they can't make a good Haunted Mansion because I think it doesn't really work as a movie, in my opinion. Like, the ride is like this
Yeah.
weird mixture of like morbid and goofy. And I think that it's like a really hard vibe to capture, especially for the length of the film, because I don't know. I think it's like a weird, plus you have so many dedicated fans and you're never going to please them all. And like, there's so
it'll
many,
never live up to the attraction.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's something that like they want to capture the glory of pirates, and Haunted Mansion just doesn't have like a vibe that works for a movie.
Well, and
Well,
I
I
think
think
that's a good point that like nothing is going to live up to that Pirates hype, where Pirates was such a hit because they didn't really go with like the ride enough to the point that it was like a movie that was about ride lore. It was
Right.
like ride adjacent. And
Yeah.
even the Jungle Cruise, like I think we talked about that when that came out, like that was also ride adjacent enough where it was, I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah.
It was
Like,
okay.
no.
It was fine.
Yeah.
If you
it
make
was
Haunted
for what it
Mansion
was.
scary, like you're gonna please a certain subset of people, and like make it a true scary movie with like the hanging guy and like Constance and whatever. And if you make it like a goofy movie, you're gonna see not that goofy movie. Like you're gonna please a subset of people, but I think getting like right in like threading that needle is like impossible.
Maybe
think
they
it's-
should just
yeah.
do like the ride and make the first half scary and the second half funny.
That would actually be very interesting. I would love to see them try to
First
do
half legit horror movie, second half everybody turns into a Muppet.
that.
Perfect.
Love it.
And I don't know. To answer the actual question, I don't know that there is a ride that would work as well as the two that they've already done. Like,
Now, I feel like Small World could definitely work as a horror film.
I mean, it's a horror film, yeah.
I agree
don't
with
know, I
Jillian
mean-
that the Jungle Cruise movie was very good. I'm just gonna say that.
Yes.
I
I
think
thought it
something
was
that,
good. It was fine.
Yeah, but
It
I
was
think
better
something
than the
that
Haunted
might
Mansion
work.
movie.
The original,
The
like
original,
no
yeah,
doubt.
for sure.
Yeah. Visitor, we have a visitor.
Oh, my visitor.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Nugget.
Oh, actually, this is a really good point too from Melissa. She said we saw them struggle to thread that dark and funny needle already with Hunchback as well. First half is Victor Hugo, half Disney movie, which is really interesting because I feel like that's a good point in terms of like tonal dissonance. It would not appeal to the masses. It probably would be exactly like Kirsten said. You would appeal to the Haunted Mansion fans.
I think kind of working off what they did with Pirates is they could do something with Space Mountain or Mission Space and just do kind of a,
Tomorrowland.
Well,
I'm still so.
I
I
was
loved
thinking something more
Tomorrowland.
like-
I did
Pure
too.
Space.
I did too, but it did not get the hype it
It
deserved.
did not. They didn't work hard enough to market it. Oh no, Nugget, stop.
At least
What
Eli
you
doesn't
doing
do
back
that.
there, buddy?
Absurd.
Uh,
Of course you would wait to come on camera to do that.
And be just perfectly framed.
Yeah. Yeah.
She knows what she's doing.
Nobody look at my embarrassing cat.
oh,
Oh my
you want
gosh.
another trivia question?
Let's do another trivia question.
Okay. Which ride is at every Disney park? It has to be the same ride because I know there's an answer that somebody's going to throw out there.
Somebody, meaning Al.
I'm convinced that when I do trivia, Al's goal is to not be correct, but to be technically correct.
This is question 4, right?
This is question 4.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Our good friend Al, aka
It's all because-
Brian. I don't know why he put his name as Brian, but
Think it's. He's also calling me out on the fact that I have not done trivia on Discord in 7 months.
yeah. It's been a
Um,
You
minute.
know, it's funny. Jordan actually just asked me about that like a week or so ago.
So funny enough, the last time I consistently did trivia was right before we went to Texas, and I just kind of fell off that train when we got back. Maybe I'll do it at some point. Okay. Here is my things got all out of order, so give me a second. I'm
I
gonna
think if
throw
I ever
another.
met Al, I wouldn't call him by his actual name. I don't know how long I was in the Discord before I realized that his name was actually Brian. It was a long time.
I still forget that from time to time. I don't think I've ever called him Brian though.
Weird.
All right, here is another easier one before I start getting into my weird ones. Who is the youngest Disney princess? That should be an easy one.
I have a fun bonus question for no points at the end.
Wait, what was the answer to the last question?
Oh, Dumbo.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so me being dumb. Oh, no,
Mhm.
never mind.
Is that a full sentence?
I forgot to pull up the chart that had all of the ages on them so that I knew how to answer this. But how do we want to award the points for this? Because technically, Al got it first, but he did not say Snow White.
No, doesn't count.
I think it counts
We also
because everyone knows what he was talking about. And if he had said someone else's first name, like Jasmine, we wouldn't have taken off points.
Is Snow really her first? Is that her first and last name?
I don't know. I always kind of imagined it was.
and then there's also the
Just haven't really thought
technicality.
about it.
And they call her Snow in Once Upon a Time.
I forget that.
Yeah, that show's weird. Started out good.
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of it, but also,
don't
let's
think
get out of here,
anybody finished it.
Anastasia.
I wondered who that was. I didn't want to insult anybody, but
You can insult him.
well, now that I know, I will. Yeah, that's slander.
So I also want to point out that Allie would be correct if Vanellope was considered a Disney princess,
Ah,
because Vanellope is 9 years old. That was
That-
part of my like.
That's
I am.
disturbing.
Yeah.
yeah, especially with the second one and her relationship with that woman.
Did
Not
you watch the same movie?
relationship,
What?
but I feel like that-
Remember this?
In the second Wreck-It Ralph movie, that woman is a predator, y'all.
I don't
Come
remember this.
on.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
Tell me you didn't feel the tension.
I have not seen Ralph Breaks the Internet in
Watch
a
it.
while.
Melissa said, "What if they named her Snow White and then she was super tan? I should have named Eli Very Quiet."
Well, she's Hispanic in the upcoming live action movie, so it can happen.
I'm very.
Wait, who's playing her?
What's her name? She was in West Side Story.
Ow.
You know, listing musicals.
Rachel
isn't helping
Zegler?
here, right?
Yes, Rachel Ziegler or Zegler.
I think
don't
that the
know.
Oh,
problem
okay.
is you're not really going to know her from much else.
Yeah, I mean she's been in a few things.
Apparently, she was.
I do. Apparently, I think they originally planned on using actors with dwarfism, and now they're not doing that. I don't remember. I do remember Peter Dinklage spoke out about it, and he was really unhappy. So the fact that they changed that makes me feel better about seeing it, because
Yeah.
we've never watched that movie with Eli, because I'll pass.
That's understandable.
I don't know. This is me just not wanting any more live action movies, but like, why do we need this?
Yeah,
I don't think we do.
we don't.
I don't know. I'm over it.
Did
Little
the live
Mermaid was
action
fine.
Lilo and Stitch get canned as well?
Oh, I
I hope it did.
I hope it did
so.
because that
I
just
almost
sounds
said bad
awful.
word.
Again, it's like if it's not adding anything by retelling it as a live action, I don't see the point.
Yeah.
There was an article on Entertainment posted June 30th about who is playing who in that movie. So I don't think it did.
Who's playing Stitch? Who's that guy that does all of
Who's
the?
playing Stitch? Who's voicing Stitch? I think is the
Who's
correct
that guy
question.
who does like all of those like?
Oh, Andy Serkis.
Yes, that guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just don't want to see a CG Stitch.
I don't. What kind
I
of?
don't know if I want to see a live action.
They need
Well,
to
I
make
don't. I just want Stitch to be a cartoon. Is what I
Who
meant. It's
Framed
just like
Roger Rabbit?
stay in his
Who Framed
lane.
Roger Rabbit vibes. That's what they need.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. The
John.
only way that I think they should make live action movies is they should remake the movies that Disney has flopped on. So like give me a live action
That's-
Atlantis.
Treasure Planet.
would be a
on the
good one.
range.
Treasure
No,
Planet would
we
be
can-
nightmare fuel.
To retract that one.
I want to see it, man. It'd be like Homeward Bound. Just give me some cows out there. You do the little voice, like the lip moving thing.
Here's another good
Home
one.
on the
Maybe old
Range?
Stitch animatronic from the Stitch's Great
Yeah.
Escape.
You
can
said
be adapted
Homeward
for the movie.
Bound.
I was wondering.
No, I know, but I'm saying like how Homeward Bound did the
Wait,
like the voice.
Did they move
like,
the mouth?
lip moving.
I thought they didn't move their mouths.
Or wait, oh, is that the one where they just like go with us here? The dogs
I
are
think
talking?
so.
I think the Lion King
yeah.
live action they move their mouths.
Yeah,
Right?
and that was
Okay.
weird.
Weird. Animals' mouths do not move
My
that
defense,
way.
I haven't seen Homeward Bound in quite some time.
Ugh, I don't know if I'm ready to see Homeward Bound again. I haven't seen it since I was a child, but it was very scarring.
I went to look at reviews of Homeward Bound because I figured at some point they would describe if their mouths moved or not. And it says I would recommend this film to people who like animals. I didn't enjoy this film because I didn't like when pets were talking and their mouths didn't move. So I was right.
There we go. I was completely wrong.
So
I
you would
feel like-
recommend this movie to people that like animals, despite a cat being thrown in a river and you getting to think that
movie is
the dog is
traumatic.
dead at the end.
It really is. I think that what your favorite pet is from Homeward Bound probably says a lot about you.
I mean,
Sassy, obviously.
obviously.
Here's an idea, and I'll throw this together as it happens, but we can probably play a couple 1-star reviews of some Disney movies.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a while since we've done that, but
Yeah, that would be
I can
fun.
throw those. That's quick. Speaking of, let's do another trivia so we can round out this game.
Are we
here-
on question 6?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm
Okay.
keeping the right amount of names.
Here's another double answer question. I need both of them, like we said before, same comment. What are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters? And I think these last two might be on the harder end. So
I don't think that's hard.
this one's not. The last two that I have after this are, I would say, are harder. I tried to keep these. Here you go.
Oh,
Oop. Nope.
Melissa
Missed
had
it.
it
Hang
first.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
My mouse clicked, but the chat moved down, so we have that one. I tried to keep them at least a little bit easier for the first couple ones because I figured then it would be more of a race and less of a get them right. All right. And then I guess we can do 7 and 8 and I'll round this out and then we can just have a brief break in trivia since we keep getting distracted. Because one of our favorite things to talk about, how many fingers does Mickey Mouse have?
Oh God, I hate thinking about it.
We did the toe discussion before. Let's talk about
Ooh,
it.
toe. Can we put gifs in here?
No.
I think we just need to circle back to the fact that Kirsten called it a GIF.
Okay, Will always messes with me and says it, and so he like gets me confused. So blame him. Al, shut
We
up.
got another right. Allie is right with 4. And we'll acknowledge that technically Al is correct, or Brian is correct, but we're going to just
Honorable
ignore him as
mention
well.
to Vanessa, though.
If you know, you know.
And if you don't, join our Discord and you will know eventually.
If you don't, I don't think you want
Yeah,
to know. Is the
that's
problem.
not a good pull.
That's the worst reason to join the Discord.
Yeah.
No, Allie's came first.
Aw.
Stop whining.
Mean.
Okay, and then this last one. How many Oscars has Disney Pictures
Okay, but-
received?
Like, does this
Disney-
count all of their, or
No,
only Disney?
Not their
Pictures?
subsidiaries, just Disney.
Disney Pictures.
Yes. Speaking of, I can talk about this for a little bit. I went to the Disney 100 exhibit for my birthday at the Franklin Institute. I don't know if you guys have a museum that's coming around to, but definitely worth checking out. It was pretty cool.
Me Googling
They had a
it
bunch of
now.
like
Yeah, me too.
I'll pull up my pictures on my phone while I look. But they had like a bunch of really cool stuff. They had all the picture, like the storybooks from the opening of the like older Disney animated movies. They had the actual like props there, which was neat. They had some like photo recreated cell things of like different animated movies that they put in there, and they had a bunch of stuff about like how movies were animated back then. Like they had the multiplane cam mini one. It was cool.
Nice.
Honestly, I would definitely go back again. One of the coolest things that they had was they had the carousel horse from Mary Poppins, the one that Julie Andrews sits on. They actually had
Oh,
the
man.
horse that was, yeah. I'll share some pictures later. I took a bunch of them while we were there, but
Is that the one that used to be in the queue for the Great Movie Ride?
I am not 100% sure on that. But
Because they used to have one of the carousel horses from Mary Poppins in the queue.
also,
London and Munich.
I was about to
Is there
say,
anyone anywhere else?
unless you're near Philadelphia, Munich, or London, you're out of luck.
oh geez, I guess it's on
Lame.
the end of its thing then.
I don't think so. I think.
I think that's all they did. You just
That's
got lucky
kinda
because you
crazy.
live near Philadelphia.
They
Or
also had a
near
bunch of
enough.
costumes and stuff. Like, I don't know if you could see it, but they had the, oh God, my virtual background's not going to do it. They had the costumes from Jungle Cruise. They had the Barbossa costume from Pirates of the Caribbean.
I like when you say costume.
They had a bunch of Star Wars stuff too. They had Luke's lightsaber was there. Yeah,
Was it in working order?
it was just the hilt. They did also have the Captain America shield. They had that too.
Oh, neat.
So it was like broken up by like different areas. What was that?
Is your background the seas?
It is.
Did you just notice
uh,
when you disappeared that like brought it into full view?
scooch back.
Sorry, I
No,
did
you're
not
fine.
realize that.
We still also have not gotten an answer. There's somebody that has been very close, off by 5 numbers, I will say. But they had it like broken up by different areas. So they had like when you first walked in, it was like the actual like Disney animated stuff. And then it went Marvel, Star Wars, and then they had a section for like the animal documentaries that they had. So like all the
The
animal,
lemmings.
yeah.
R.I.P.
And then they had ones for like Nat Geo and stuff like that. So it was neat, and it was cool that they kind of tried to cover everything. Yeah, it was. I think the best part about it was that you got to see a lot of like different props, because we've talked about how the ones in Hollywood Studios had like how the exit of Great Movie Ride and Backlot Tours had those like the props and stuff, and that's probably the coolest thing that they could have had there. I think that was the neat part about that whole exhibit. And still no guesses. Should I put the closest one up or?
Do a high-low, like more than this, less than this.
Okay. I will say it is under 50, but above 10. That's not going to be super helpful because that's kind of been where they've all been. If I go much higher, I'll send it on Discord so everybody knows. Oh,
You got it.
come on.
Yay!
Nice.
All right. Good job, Ferris.
Nice.
So, do we want to do it one prize per round, or do we want to do all 3 rounds and whoever has the most total gets to pick first and then progressively go from there? In the chat, everybody say what your preference is. Would you rather everyone, like the winner from each round, pick a prize, or do we want to wait until the end of all the trivia and whoever has the most points gets to pick a prize first, and then whoever second gets to pick second, and so forth? What do you guys
That
prefer?
also took like a half hour. So, Allie did say on here that 22 seems really low for 100 Years of Magic. They've been
That's
nominated
true.
for 59 Oscars, but have only won 22, which is an interesting like little stat.
Well, while you guys are thinking about that, I want to give you my bonus question for 0 points.
Oh, right. I forgot that you had a bonus question. I'm sorry.
And this came from, I do a weekly bar trivia, and there was a Disney category. I did not get this one correct because I had never heard of it in my entire life. It is, which Disney princess had to have their name changed in Italy for marketing purposes due to sharing a name with an adult film star?
I feel like I vaguely
That's
heard this.
Huh. All right, I'm gonna throw some low star reviews in here, so we can play that game for a little bit because I think that's pretty on brand for our show.
So Jillian got it. It was Moana. They had to retitle the movie to be called Oceania. I don't know how to say it, but that's what they called the movie in Italy because there was an adult film star named Moana Posi, and they didn't want people searching for Moana and finding that instead. So
I think that's a good reason to change the name.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
So what did we decide on the prizes thing?
Yeah, nobody's put their opinion in.
So how many do we have? We've got, I'm going to bring the
We
prize
have a
wheel
bunch
back
of
up.
prizes. These are our prizes for anybody that joined us after we went over them.
What
Got Funko Pops,
What are
Redbubble
our-
gift cards, a couple of board games, and some mini brands.
What are our standings too, just so we know what we're looking at? Do we have like a top 3 from that round? Because we could do top 3 for this one and then top 3 for the next one, and then
Jillian
give
got
away...
3, Al got 2, and Melissa, Allie, and Ferris each got 1.
So we can have a tiebreaker.
We need a tiebreaker.
Okay, give me a second. I will pull a tiebreaker
Ooh.
up. Are we?
I have a good
have-
tiebreaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was actually looking some up, so this one might.
Before we do that, let's make sure that everybody's still here. That would qualify for the tiebreaker. So you said Melissa, Allie, and Ferris, right?
Mm-hmm. And Jillian and Al
Okay.
are
If you guys
still
are
here.
still here, let us know.
Give us a little thumbs up.
And here again, I just happen to have these sitting on my desk, are two of my mini brands that I've gotten out of the Disney Store packets. I've said before, I'm obsessed with these. You can also get cute stuff like shopping bag, little mini Polaroid camera, mini. No, it's Disney princesses. Never mind. Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Is that a mini doll?
It's one of the like animator series
It's cute.
dolls, like a
Oh.
miniature. Yeah. They're fun. Like I said, I have an entire shelf of minis. It's honestly like a lot.
There was a while where you were super like into that, right? Because I remember you were telling us that you got a bunch of them. I think it was around this
Oh,
time
yeah.
last year for our last live show.
Yeah, I'm looking at them now. They make me happy. Another box for my trinkets.
We have two of our three.
Who is
that
the
would
other one?
qualify for the tiebreaker. Allie.
Dude, oh,
Caller.
Allie, if you're here, just say, put a smiley face in the chat or wave or something.
While we're waiting, I'll show a couple more.
That's going to go over her whole collection.
Okay. So my favorites are
oh, there she is.
the Shopkins because they have the package. Hebrew National look, a little hot dog package.
Oh.
And inside you have the figurine and it's a little hot dog.
Look at that.
They're very cute. That's one of my favorites. I also love the circus animal one because these are like the most delicious childhood treat. You know, like the little
Ooh,
Mother's Brand iced cookies.
Those are so good.
Gross.
So
What? Kirsten,
What is that noise?
I'm crinkling the bag to get my little friend
Oh.
out.
Oh.
Anyway,
all right, Brian, give us your tiebreaker for Melissa, Allie, and Ferris.
Ooh. I'm gonna make this one a little bit more difficult. This will be a two-parter too, so same thing both of them. But okay, a lot of Disney parks share opening dates, but there are two parks. They're the only two that have winter opening dates in the history of Disney parks. What are they? I don't give a hint. Maybe.
don't give a
Let's see
hint
how it goes.
unless we need
Okay,
it.
I'll wait.
So two Disney parks with winter opening dates. Is that what you said?
Yes, and I will admit, and I had to look this up to make sure, one of them is very close to not technically being a winter opening date, but it is. So
Still technically winter.
yes.
Interesting.
I feel
Winter
like
is like
this is
a
lot-
weird season because I feel like
Winter's not real for you though, so
by mid-February, I'm like, is it not spring already? Like, what are we doing?
I feel like Mario's the only one that actually experiences winter in this
Yeah.
group.
In my in my world, winter is like October to January. And that's how it is. That's
In
canon.
my world, winter is like the month of January and that's it.
Well, that's when it's cold. But like when I think of winter season, I'm like, oh, in October, like, oh, and like if I think March, I'm like a spring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we have a guess, Brian.
that is a good guess. It's not correct. Okay, I'll give a hint. One of these is a U.S. park. The other one is international.
Okay, interesting.
Now I'm looking this up because I want to know.
So how did you land on this trivia question? You said you looked up some trivia beforehand.
Yeah, I was just trying to go over some stuff beforehand, and I was looking, and I was trying to think like about year opening dates, and when I was looking at the years for all the parks, I was like,
But like seasons
they
change
all-
every year.
Well, the official dates of winter, maybe we can give that as the clue.
okay, that is a good clue. Yeah, because I had to look that up.
Technically, winter
One of
is
them is-
December 21st, or like around December 21st, because that's the winter solstice, right? Through like March
Mhm.
19th ish.
Right. So that would be a good hint that one of them is very, very close. One of those dates.
Yeah. Also, this is a tiebreaker question, so we only have 3 people that can answer.
Yeah.
Uh,
So there has been one of the answers has been correct, but
Wait, correct.
So
oh,
the only
one half.
the only people we're accepting answers from for this particular question are Melissa, Allie, and Ferris, because this is a tiebreaker question. We will have more trivia later.
yes.
Also, I don't know the answer, so I hope Brian is checking.
I don't know.
Oh,
the
I thought
answer
y'all
to
knew
this
the I do,
we
and
have-
I'm realizing that
Are you wrong?
We had a couple guesses.
Is it?
what? No. I was saying that I realized that one of these is a little bit obscure. I think a lot of people might not even know that this park exists.
Uh-oh.
Here, this is weird.
Oh, I'm gonna say we just got an extremely close answer.
Allie does make a good point. Is it winter on the other side of the world during that time?
Still, well, there's no Southern Hemisphere parks, right? So
Yeah, but if they're located there,
Our
Like in
winter. We'll say
Australia
our
is-
winter season.
like
yeah, but I'm saying that there's no Southern Hemisphere Disney parks, correct?
yeah,
So-
but if somebody in Australia is like thinking about it and they're like,
Oh, I'm
winter's
sorry.
August
Yes,
and
yes,
July.
yes. So Northern Hemisphere winter parks. Good.
I think one of the answers is good. It just needs to zoom in a little bit more, like get a little more
Yep.
granular.
It is. That is a good hint.
I still don't know the answer, but
We'll
I'm just going to
see.
wait until somebody gets it right.
These are, and this is an actual theme park. This is not a separate resort somewhere. This is legitimate Disney theme park.
I would almost accept that because like
It is so. It's kind of more of a distinction. I think we can go ahead and do that because this one's going to be tough.
Okay.
I only knew because I googled
I
it.
can't do it.
Which one?
Melissa's the one that got it right. It is DCA, and Disneyland Paris is a very close guess. And it depends on how you want to define this, but Walt Disney Studio Park, which is a part of Disneyland Paris,
There you go.
is the second one. So, which had an opening date of 16th of March, 2002.
She did
So,
actually guess that too, so you got another one on there. Nice. So we have first, second, and third now. If you want to
All
give
right.
those away.
So, Jillian, I believe, is international. Is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I
'Cause she
believe she said
originally
so.
asked if she could join from across the pond.
So that means you will receive a Redbubble gift card. Unless we did do this one year. If you have a trip planned within the next 6 months and you would like us to ship it to your resort, we can. But that was like a really random coincidence. So no worries if not.
I want to see Disneyland Paris in the snow. That seems
Yes, I
that
reading
is
Melissa's
pretty.
comment. I was like, yeah, I would love to.
Hey, it's just coming in.
Would you
Nice.
prefer to pick a physical prize and have it shipped to your resort in the United States?
That's soon.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's very soon.
It's gonna be warm.
Okay, great. So, what prize would you like? And then also email us your first and last name and the resort you're staying at, and we can get it shipped to you. Meanwhile, Al and Melissa start thinking about
Prizes.
okay, Goofy Pop. All right.
I love those the Funko Pops with the little backgrounds. They're
You know
like
what? You know what Funko Pop I love?
the share one.
Sure.
My first two and only Funko Pops because I got both versions.
Nice.
Uh,
All right, Al, what prize would you like?
He doesn't deserve one.
Oh, Kirsten. Is Al still here, or is it past his bedtime now?
He already used PB&J and go to bed.
I know. That's what I'm wondering. While we're waiting, we could do a little something else.
sure.
What's the Big Thunder? The Big Thunder thing, it's a Big Thunder Mountain board game. It looks pretty cute. I posted pictures of it in the Discord under the anniversary show. If you scroll back a little bit, you can see I posted like a little pictures of the game itself. It looks like I don't know, you collect marbles or something in mine. I don't know. It just looked cute, so I got it.
Have
A
y'all
lot
seen
of
that
those-
meme about Minecraft?
No, maybe.
Yep.
Um,
I feel like there are a lot of
Which
memes about
one?
Minecraft.
hang on. Where it's like in 1920 we took the children out of the mines. And
Oh,
in
yes.
2020, the most popular game for
Yeah.
kids was Minecraft. The children yearn for the
Yearn for the
mines.
They yearn for the mines.
It was like when Animal Crossing came out, and it's like you were avoiding doing all your like chores around the house
By
by
doing
doing your
chores.
household chores in Animal Crossing. Yeah.
Animal
Fishing and
Crossing is a
shopping for-
utopia, though.
Is definitely my list of regular chores.
What is?
Digging, I said fishing and chopping down trees and like
Oh,
digging
yeah.
for gold.
For sure.
Yeah.
I just love that you can go like pick up seashells off the beach and then make money off of it. And your mortgage is like 0% interest. You just
No.
like pay it whenever you can.
American dream.
I know everybody always likes to paint Tom Nook as a villain, but he's really a benevolent landlord person. All right, Simba Funko for Al and Melissa. You are our tiebreaker.
So pick your prize. I'm going through Letterboxd trying to find like some good 1-star reviews, and surprise, user reviews were kind of a mistake.
Oh my gosh. Did y'all see the meme where somebody took 1-star reviews for the Barbie movie and put them on the poster?
No.
Oh, they were great. I'll see if I can find.
I
You
can't
gotta
wait
take
to
her
see
for your
it.
mini brands back.
Yay! I got somebody else on the mini brands. All right, so for Jillian and Melissa, Al, I think I already have your address, but if you want to send it anyway, to station71podcast@gmail.com. First, last name, and the place you would like us to send it.
Okay, I have managed to round up 5 1-star reviews if you want to play that one. But you were
Let's
also
do it.
saying something before that, so I don't want to cut you
Oh.
off.
I'm gonna try to find the Barbie reviews thing. It was funny.
This is why I don't wear headphones. They hurt my ears.
Get you some over the ear ones.
I have some, but they aren't charged.
Oh, she got the wireless over the ear ones.
Fancy.
They're not
ones.
fancy. Actually, what happened was my dad bought my mom some for Christmas, and then they were off Amazon, and then he decided to buy her the actual like Bose ones, the nice ones, and so then he was like, "Here, you can have these." And I was like, "Okay, beggars can't be choosers."
All right. So here is our first 1-star review. I will preface this by saying that none of these movies are sequels, like direct to DVD sequels. They're all actually, I think sequels is probably fair enough just to kind of shorten this window. None of them are sequels, and they're all Disney movies, not like Star Wars, Marvel, any of those. So here's the first one. The review says, I was surprised how little I enjoyed watching a space koala run amok. If the story had taken place in Florida, no one would have paid it any mind.
Are we guessing or are they guessing?
I'm throwing it out there for everybody so that they can win some more prizes.
I don't want to take a prize away from somebody, but I feel like I know it.
This one's
Yeah.
probably the easier of the 5 that I have.
I think Space Koala is pretty accurate.
Allie has gotten the first point. She says Lilo and Stitch. Once again, it will not
You
let me,
posted
it will not let me post the right comment. I am forever going to call Stitch a space koala now because that is
That's pretty accurate, though.
Yeah.
all right. Here is another one. This one may take some more time. Comment is not realistic. Animals can't just talk or sing.
Fun fact, this is why Charlotte's Web was once a banned book,
Oh,
because they
Because
thought
it
it was
had-
ungodly that animals could talk.
Wow.
it is
Yeah.
the Lion King.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
This is probably one of my favorite reviews that I have ever read of any Disney movie. It's a 1-star review. It says basic bitch of movies, vanilla bean candle.
Well, I know which one I would choose, but I don't know if it's the correct one.
I will, if this one gets a little too hard, I will throw a different one up for this one. I have them all saved up.
Vanilla bean candle.
Yeah, and user reviews were a mistake. Oh. Vanessa got it.
That's what I was gonna say.
I think this is another harsh but accurate description.
Yeah. Here's one that I feel like maybe depends on a little bit of other knowledge, but this is one that the reviewer said this review may contain spoilers. That turned into Get Out Fast.
I'm laughing at Al's comment that Kirsten clearly hasn't seen
No,
yet.
she was not.
I'm trying to work these. These are Will's over the ear headphones, and I don't know how to turn them on. Okay.
It's okay. You probably don't want to look at the screen right now.
I feel like Brian will probably appreciate this one when it's all said and done.
That
Wait,
turned into
what did he
Get
say about Cher?
Just don't worry about it.
Now I'm trying to think of what Disney movie was like Get Out.
And I will reiterate again, it is Disney movies. Does not have to be animated, but it's specifically Melissa got it. It is
Ah.
the Haunted Mansion.
Okay.
Oh dang, that is exactly what happened. Oh my god.
As soon as I read that, I was like,
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
oh, that is hauntingly accurate.
And the last one that I've
That pun there.
got, hey,
That was bad.
we have this one. It says, "Let me guess, you're a Taurus." I think the writers came up with as many farm animal puns as possible, and then wrote the rest of the movie around those. It's a shame that this was the last traditionally animated Disney movie for years. I will say this was very easy to find a 1-star review on.
I have to imagine, I'm pretty sure I know what this is, that the majority of these reviews are 1 stars. should be.
Total. Oh,
Please tell me that that's right.
that is right.
Okay.
Home on the Range's overall score on Letterboxd is a 2.5, which, if you ask me, is 1.5 stars too high.
I'm sorry, that's out of 5?
That is out of 5.
That's
There
way
are
too
people
high.
that have rated this a
Way too
5-star
high.
movie.
Well, those people need to be arrested.
They need to watch other movies.
Yeah.
Let's see. I would like somebody to call this movie high cinema. Oh, yeah, 5-star review. Somebody explained to me why this movie is so good.
No one can.
And that's what they had to say about it?
Yeah, that's all they had to say.
I was honestly in shock while watching that movie. I was like, how can something be this bad?
I've
We
never
have
seen
Perfectly
that.
Flawless movie, and actually one of the most underrated Disney films of all time, and that's a fact. Those are 3 of the 5-star reviews that are on here.
I need to have
Anyhow.
I would love to have a conversation with that person.
I'm sure we have tiebreakers from this one because it seems like a lot of people got this one, like this whole thing. Like one
Was that
or
the-
2 of them.
Was that the
That was
end?
the 5 that I had, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So there were 5 different winners, like 5 different people. So I think maybe we could just do like a little that add-on bonus for another game.
Yeah,
Like you get
we
an
can do that.
extra point or something for whatever.
Yeah, I have a couple other trivia questions I can throw together if we want to just like chit chat for a little bit, and then I can pull them up on the screen. We're nearing an hour and a half of discussion too, so I don't know how long we want to roll for, but
Oh, we're going all night.
don't know
I'm
about that
gonna
one.
get
but- All right. Yeah. Somebody talk about something while I pull some other trivia together for this real quick.
Can
put that kind
we?
of pressure
Does
on
anybody
us.
want to talk about the High School Musical, the series trailer that just dropped?
That
I feel like you and I are
name
the
is
only
like
ones that have watched that show bad.
Okay, well,
Mm.
anybody, if you have any hesitations about watching it and you are a High School Musical fan, now is the time to jump on board because I feel like this is the final season and it's gonna be litty. We got all the people coming back. Now, the directors
Zac
swear
Efron.
the directors swear that Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens are not coming back, but they both posted pictures last July at East High School with like the High School Musical, like where they were filming the series.
Wow, you're getting deep into this.
So I'm just
Vanessa
saying,
Hudgens probably needs the cash because I feel like she hasn't done a lot, right? Like
she's in Tick Tick Boom.
I don't know what that is.
Wasn't she just in something?
I don't know what she's been in like recently, but she I think has kind of shifted gears towards theater related stuff because she was in
Oh, Tick Tick Boom. I know what
Rent
it is.
and something else. I don't know.
That's weird.
But just in case anybody was wondering, the new High School Musical, the series trailer does in fact confirm that in the High School Musical universe, Ryan Evans is gay. So
Big news.
we all knew it deep in our hearts.
I didn't realize there was ever like a question.
It's just
I
never like
guess.
formally addressed, but now it is. 'Cause
I
he
mean-
has himself a little boyfriend.
Clearly, based on the Ariana Grande controversy, being a straight man who does musicals can get you far in life.
Wait, what about Ariana Grande?
I have no idea what this is in reference
So
to.
she,
About
and-
her dating that like married
that
man?
Bach guy who's like not cute. And like everybody's saying it's because he's
Oh.
like a straight guy who does musicals and they're so rare.
He's also the guy
That's-
that played SpongeBob in SpongeBob
Yeah.
the Musical, which is a really weird cut.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I did a deep dive on Ariana Grande and their relationship timeline.
Oh, okay.
So fill us in. What's the timeline here?
They were definitely dating while they were both still married to other people, which is not cool. So
Oh,
Yikes.
yeah, he did file for divorce today. And they have like a little baby, I think.
a baby, and fortunate.
Oh, SpongeBob the Musical. What did you see that guy? I don't even know his name because that's how unmemorable he is.
I saw memes of him in his SpongeBob the Musical costume. And that's the only reason I know who he is. I've heard. Oh, we lost Beth.
Where'd Beth go?
We lost you for a
There she
second.
I was trying to add a slide to the thing and it decided it was just gonna
Oh.
freeze.
If you add it in the PowerPoint, I should be able to switch screens. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I'm gonna do 5 questions for this one. Do you think that'll fill up enough for the bonus points that we added on, or do you want me to throw in like 6?
We'll see.
If not, I can always add another one. Okay. So, oh. Oh, I accidentally deleted a question. Hold, please.
What questions were these?
It's more trivia, right?
Yes, it's more trivia. Whoops. Nope.
Oh.
Come on. Don't show that one. Okay. So, start with this one. What is the fastest ride at Walt Disney World? Should be another easy one.
I know the wildest ride.
Should I throw a really easy one in here that everybody should get?
Then it's just a game of fast fingers.
It is. Would be, again, the test
Nice.
track.
There we go.
Do we know the speed? I have the speed.
Well,
Is it
tells you
60?
how- No, it goes faster than that. Doesn't, but I thought
70. Or
I'm-
am
I'm
I guessing
surprised-
or are they guessing?
I was just going to throw it out there for whoever. It is technically the fastest that it goes is 65, but it does tell you it goes faster.
so. How fast does Rockin' go?
That's a good question.
Oh, hang on.
Wait,
57.
Hello again.
Rock and roller coaster goes 57 miles per hour.
Hello again.
Hello again.
Now I'm in my pajamas.
You got your PJs on? Yeah? What's on it? Stars?
Stars, dots, trees,
They might be Christmas. Hearts?
hearts, ovals.
Okay, I think we get it.
They look comfy.
Yeah, the hearts are red and pink.
Nice.
And I like these pajamas.
Yeah.
But my favorite are the turtles with presents and
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say, or did you just come to say goodnight?
Aw, precious moments.
So sweet.
Hey, you know what the fastest ride at Disney World is?
What?
Test Track. We just learned about it.
Is the fastest even?
Yep.
Oh man.
And you're gonna
I'll
ride
ride
it.
dinosaur first.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, you're probably going to ride Test Track first because we're going to Epcot first. So,
Epcot.
Epcot,
Yeah.
where the
that's
big
what I
golf
said.
ball is.
Oh man.
But
Kids in
didn't
the
you go to
car.
that really cool restaurant at Epcot where you went to outer space?
Yeah.
Was
I
that
loved it.
awesome?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to go there.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I haven't been yet.
Disney World. What are you talking about?
Is it your favorite thing?
Well, I haven't been, so I don't know yet.
But
I've been to
it's so
Disney
fun.
World, but not that restaurant.
Also, I do know about the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Orlando.
Yeah, did you go there?
No, never. I never went to Harry
You
Potter
actually,
World.
yes, you have been there, but you were.
Well, yeah,
Remember.
I got a Hogwarts Express toy, but
Cool.
it doesn't
Nice.
work anymore. It's like one of those pullbacks, and then it
Okay, we know.
goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom, when she went there, when she was a little kid, she got Hermione's wand.
I was not a little kid, sadly.
Well,
You were a little kid at heart, Kirsten.
I was 22.
she was 22. She got Hermione's wand, and then she gave it to me.
Aw, that's nice.
And then I'll pass it on.
It's a family heirloom.
It's a family heirloom.
Love you. Good night.
Sweet. 22. That's ancient.
There's also
Oh my
another.
God, Eli.
I do want to read Harry Potter.
Well, then go see Daddy. See
My dad reads Harry Potter.
Hey, what house would you be in? Harry Potter.
Hmm.
Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin.
Slytherin.
Yeah. Me too.
Slytherin's my favorite because it has snakes.
Yeah, I love
Oh.
snakes.
Yeah, he does like the reptiles.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good
Reptiles are
one.
my favorite. Dragons are reptiles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Even though there's sea dragons. Well, there is a reptile that goes under the sea.
Which one?
Well, that goes in the river.
What?
Green iguana.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Okay.
Okay, good night.
He knows his
I
reptile
love
fact.
them.
He loves animals. He watches Wildcrats all the time. He knows like about like basilisk lizards and like I don't know what other kind of weird creatures.
Emperor Tamarins.
And
They have the funny mustache.
Tamarins, that's not a reptile though.
I know, but I'm not talking about reptiles. My mom's also talking about other weird creatures.
Oh, other weird creatures. Got it.
Eli.
Vanessa
Hey,
said-
Mom!
Okay, good night.
Vanessa said you should take him to Gatorland.
That's a good idea.
Eli. Night night, sleep tight.
You got it all confused, Mom.
Okay, night, sleep tight, sleep
Oh.
night.
Oh man.
Love you.
So-
Sweet dreams are the best.
You didn't switch them.
I have to say it right every night.
It's just
Good night,
gonna.
sleep tight, sweet dreams. See you in the morning. Love you. You're the best.
Yes.
Okay, good night.
I'm the best.
Go and shut the door on your way out.
We talked fastest ride. Let's talk tallest ride. What's the tallest ride in Walt Disney World? Oh,
What are you laughing at?
I love you, Mom.
just in the distance as he's running away. So we're looking for the tallest ride in Walt Disney World. Oh, fast fingers. We've got
Nice.
it is Expedition Everest.
And it is 199.5 feet.
Yep, and it just beats out Tower of Terror by that 0.5.
Wow.
Okay. Speaking of, go for another tall one. Anybody have any idea how tall Cinderella's castle is?
I should hope someone does.
Knowing the we've kind of thrown that little meter of reference out there.
Oh my god, I'm starving. I'm gonna pass out on camera.
It's okay. I also have not eaten dinner yet, so
That does not make me feel better.
maybe we don't go all night.
Beth can go all night. I'll
Yeah,
go to
This is
Whataburger.
my last few days of freedom. I go
Oh,
back
yeah,
on the
true.
1st.
Got a correct answer.
All right.
Vanessa with
Nice.
189.
Hey, did Al see my sweatshirt? I wore it just for him.
Okay. Speaking of Cinderella Castle, let's throw this one up here. How many bricks were used to construct
Oh, wait,
Cinderella
this is
Castle? This should be easy.
Hey.
There we go. And I specifically put this one in for Al because Al likes to be technically correct, which
0
awesome.
bricks.
0 bricks.
Sorry, Al asked what my sweatshirt was. That's why I'm doing this.
All right, I've got
It is a very cute sweatshirt.
2
I'm actually-
more.
Really impressed
Got
with it, with the quality.
Where'd you get it from?
Happily Ever Threads. It's like embroidered.
Okay.
It's not printed.
Yeah.
Ooh, it looks
That's where it's
embroidered.
at.
Yeah, and I got a Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow shirt from them too.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Here's another 2-parter, and this also should be easy. What happened? What happened?
Al says vanilla bean candle of sweatshirt.
Beautiful.
You know those candles that you can buy for people as like a prank gift where it smells good for the first half and then it smells really bad? That's what
I
Al is. So
Did not know about that. But
I did not know that was a thing. I will
I
have to
thought
look into
about-
that.
Big one.
I thought about buying one for Will's stepmom. So
Because you don't like her.
Oh.
no.
Right.
All right,
Wondering
next
who I
question.
should listen to.
Last.
No, I live with him.
So we're looking for smallest and largest Disney parks. I'm talking Walt Disney World, Disney parks, and we're looking for smallest first, largest second. I
I'm
would
not
also
gonna
just
get
like
you the candle, Laz. It's okay.
vanilla bean candle thing is going to be a joke now, isn't it?
Probably.
Okay. Come on. Okay. So we did get them. I can't stick it on the screen. It is okay. There we go.
There we
Smallest is indeed Magic Kingdom, and the largest is indeed Animal Kingdom. All right, and then the last one that I have here, so I make sure I have the right answer. This is probably going to be another over/under one, but we'll see if we can get it first. Speaking of Animal Kingdom, how many carvings are on the Tree of Life?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Just to give, because it is a probably a very tough one to guess. I will say I will accept answers up to the last place, which is a 5. So you have to guess before that. It ends in a 5.
Okay. I was asked where I've seen the prank candles. I saw them on some sort of list, but if you Google like prank candle, good to bad, they'll come up.
Prank candle. Too bad. Oh.
Speaking of candles, did y'all know that they now sell Bucky's Beaver Nugget candles at the stores?
What the heck? No.
I did not know
I
that.
did not know
I
that.
live 3 minutes away from a Buc-ee's, and I have not seen those.
I've seen
But
them the
have you
last
Amazon?
couple times. All right,
Prank
so
candles.
Vanessa,
Yes. Prank candles. Apple pie to dirty fart is the one that came up first. So, yes, there are 2 extremes to that candle. All right, Beth, what are we looking at?
all right,
That's the last trivia question. Sorry.
gotcha. So if we're combining our reviews and give me a second. And the trivia. We've got three-way tie for first.
All right, give me a second. Announce who the tie is, and then we'll go from there.
All right, so each with 3 correct answers. We got Vanessa, Naumika, I think is, if I recall
think we-
correctly, how to say it correctly.
I feel like we've
apologize.
talked about this before, and I agree with you.
And-
but we'll see.
Jillian. Or maybe it's Gillian, and I'm just ruining everybody's names tonight. I'm sorry if I am.
I was going off of the Flynn, like the author, and hers is Jillian. So I
Okay.
agree with you again. But
Well, let us know if we're okay. So I
You
got
also
Naumika right.
Yes.
That's a start,
And
and I'm pretty sure I got Vanessa right.
Here's an idea. I will. I have.
Oh.
Probunxia?
What is that?
Does that help anyone?
What is that?
What's probunk?
Oh wait, did she mean pronunciation like Gillian?
Oh,
like a
Oh.
fish gill?
give us a little phonetic breakdown.
It was a phonetic breakdown. So here's an idea. I'm going to throw out a
Okay,
trivia question
Julian.
by numbers for our top 3, and whoever is the closest to the number will get the get the first place prize, and then we can do between the next 2 and then so on. Okay.
So the answer is
sound
a
fair?
number.
Yes, the answer is a number, one guess, and then I will figure out who is the closest to that number.
Okay.
All right. So this is for our top 3. Sorry, I'm trying to plug it into the question so it comes up on the screen. All right. Question is, how many people were on opening day? I don't know why it phrased it that weird way. But how many guests were at Disney on opening day?
Did you not type that?
I did not. I copied it. I changed that. So how many guests were at Disney on Walt Disney World on opening day?
So Magic Kingdom.
Yes. Oh. Vanessa on the dot.
Whoa. Dang.
Oh,
So I do-
close.
I do have a second one for the second and third. So Vanessa can pick from the prizes if you want to. I don't know if we can add the prizes back in here. But
Sorry, I didn't realize I had taken them.
I think it probably
There
happened
it
when you
goes.
dropped by accident. Okay, so we've lost 2 of the Funkos and the mini brands, right?
Correct. So the Genie Funko is available, and that's the only one. And then the mini brands are not. Okay, so basically the Goofy, the Simba, and the mini brands are not available. So you can pick from Redbubble gift cards, $20, or one of the board games. Vanessa says, I'll take the purse that Kirsten has on display.
I had to put my lipstick on before I started this, okay?
Thank you for joining us, Melissa. Don't forget to send your address for the shipping. Station71podcast@gmail.com. All right.
Okay, so then for our last
And just to
2,
clarify, Vanessa lives in the United States, right?
Vanessa's Canada, but I'm sure she's going to be in Disney sometime soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's coming in September to meet me.
Oh,
Okay. So then send us to your email address, to our email address, the resort you're staying at and your dates.
Or we
and
could
your
just send it to
first and last
Kirsten because it sounds like there's a meetup
Oh.
happening.
Or I could
No.
Don't send it
That
to
was
Kristen.
wishful thinking. She
That
has
was
not
wishful thinking.
Oh,
She's-
okay.
guaranteed that.
Okay, so who are our last 2 that we were between for this one?
Jillian and Naumika,
Okay. So
who are both international. But Jillian is going to a resort in August, so that's fine.
if not, we can always do the red bubble.
True.
So last question is, how many cast members worked on that opening day? I will also do this the same way. So closest to the answer will get it. Oh, nice. So
Perfect. Everybody's got trips planned, making it easy for
Sweet.
us.
When in September? I'm going to be there September 30th. That's our arrival date.
Don't distract.
Sorry. I've never met anybody, okay? Somebody needs to meet me so they know I'm not.
somebody
Like,
besides Allie needs to confirm that Kirsten
catfish.
actually exists.
It's true.
So
Maybe I'm just that AI person.
we have a 5,300. Looking for one more.
That would be an amazing ratio. Think about it.
Yes.
would.
Allie also did mention podcast meetup earlier in the chat We should talk about that one.
We should
one day
eventually.
soon.
Beth, you're the local now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say local. I'm just being the closest. 7 hours is still a little bit of a trek.
So Gillian is the closest with 5,300. Jillian.
Jillian.
Sorry, I was
Yeah.
adding trivia. My bad. So Jillian's the closest with 5,300. It is 5,000 cast members on opening day.
That's wild. So it was like
1-to-2 ratio.
one cast member for every 2 guests. Yeah.
Yep.
Wild.
So Jillian can select her prize, and then Naumicah can select her prize for third place. Because we have a pop left and the gift card.
We have the Genie Funko, the Big Thunder Mountain board game, and the gift cards.
Nice. So we have one prize left.
Yes. Okay. So Big Thunder game. Got it. And Naumicah, your choice of Genie Funko or Redbubble gift card.
I'd also like to remind everybody that we did add a new T-shirt to our Redbubble with the Satin Trash Dumbo shirt.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay, I gotta
about
get that. Got to get it. All right. Well, that worked out perfectly. So again, our winners, please. I have a list of what you chose, so you don't have to reiterate that unless it would make you feel better. But do send us your first and last name and the address that you would like us to send your prize or prizes to, and the dates if you are going to only be here during a specific window, so that we can make sure that they get there while you are there.
Cool.
Perfect.
Well, if that's most of the prizes, do we want to talk about anything else? Do we want to chat? I know we've been going for 2 hours, which is like most of our podcast feed for the month.
Oh,
So-
I guess we're at the end. So I'm retiring, not for my job, sadly, from this podcast. Obviously, I haven't been on
You
much in the
say
last
that.
year. I'll come back as like a special guest, whatever. I'll let y'all talk to Eli.
So
I just-
basically, she's transitioning from host to guest host,
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just so busy, and Eli is so busy.
as we could tell. He has a
So-
lot to say.
I
He
know.
has to
But
come back as a special
we'll
guest.
do a trip
for-
report. I wonder if his friend's mom would let her do the trip report too, because them
That would be
together,
hilarious.
They are like wildin'.
Yeah.
I'm on the Discord, so if y'all like me that much, get on the Discord because I'm
See, I
pretty
can-
active on there. So there's your draw. Not Aerosmith Toast, it's me.
I can throw the link up on here. in a
That being
second.
said, if anybody ever does something cool that they want to talk about and come on as a guest host, if you go to one of the international parks or some cool exhibit, or you just have like a cool topic that you come up with and you are interested in coming on as a guest host, hit us up. We're always happy to have other people on and, you know, shake things up a little bit.
Yeah.
We have
I feel like
transitioned
everybody
again.
knows our opinions on stuff.
Yes. And I think everybody in here probably knows this, but for anybody listening that doesn't, we have moved to once a month. So you will have to kind of, you know, work around that schedule. But otherwise, we always
We're
like
gonna
having...
have Allie back on the show because
Yes,
Yeah, the wedding.
for sure.
Pretty pumped about that.
so Kirsten will be back for a few episodes. I feel like this year you're going to be back for more episodes than you think you will be.
Well, I'll be back. Well, she's not getting married till 2024 technically, but
Okay. Well, no.
I'll critique the wedding and she can give you the down low on the planning. No,
This
I'm
will be your second Disney wedding you've gone to, right?
Yes, of the 4 roommates, 3 have gotten married, and 3 have or are getting married, and 2 of those weddings did or will take place at Disney World. Not mine.
And I
though.
mean, if memory serves correct, you said you wanted to do a vow renewal at Disney, right?
Yeah, but Will refuses, so
Oh, come on, Will.
he's not listening.
Just piss.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to invite me to their Disney wedding, by the way, I'm all
That sounds like a hint.
No, I know how weddings in general work, and how especially Disney weddings is very like crowd oriented as far as the price is whatever. So totally not like a dig there or anything. But if anybody has an extra spot that they would like to
Or
include
hear
me
me
in.
out, Beth. Plan a Disney wedding.
Yeah. Yeah, where'd Laz go?
Ew.
Oh.
Oh,
Here, I
It's
could
okay.
full screen that again if you would like. If you really want to drop that in.
No, it's fine. I feel like we're kind of talking about something that, I think it's a nice thing to do,
Yeah.
something that both people will love and enjoy, rather than one person really, really loving it and another person doing it because they love the person. So, still
oh, there he
here.
is.
Allie also said that you should be Kirsten's +1.
Yeah.
See, and Will can stay home and watch Eli.
Yeah.
See, and it works out. And then I could meet you
Nice.
and confirm that you're not an AI.
That's true. You'll be disappointed when you saw that AI picture of me, though.
I know. Doesn't AI make you feel terrible about yourself?
Yeah.
Because I did the same. I did the pictures of myself, and I was just like, dang. Like you
If
said,
y'all
I was
haven't
like, I
done
want to
it-
make this my headshot.
I know. I did make it my headshot on LinkedIn. If y'all haven't done it, like my friend who works in movies was like, don't put your pictures in AI machines. But whatever, I did it anyway. It's pretty cool, man. You'll look so good. Oh my gosh.
All
So
of my
funny.
other information has already been sold, so why not my face too? Who cares?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I do want to drop a little shout out to Laz, all time in the chat. If you are into weird, spooky, creepy stuff, check out his YouTube channel. He has actually very recently did a Disney Mandela Effect related one, so there are several Disney videos on there if you're into that kind of thing.
For sure.
Every now and
Laz has a
then,
ton of good content out there.
he pops up on my YouTube recommended, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll watch it.
Yay! Thanks.
Nice. Well, do we want to start wrapping it up then? Since I
Yeah.
guess we said we're close to the end. Well, happy 6 years, guys.
Happy
Wow.
6
We're on to 7.
years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks everybody for joining us tonight and playing our games and chatting it up with us. This is
always-
one of my favorite things about the podcast is doing this live stream every year,
Yeah.
because I feel like it's
Mhm.
much more interactive than our usual format. But maybe we could
Yeah.
do like a maybe not a live stream like face situation, because I feel like I look like a gremlin most of the time, and I actually like try to look decent on these podcast live streams. But maybe on like the Discord we could do like a live like show where everybody can just listen in and chill with us every once in a
Yeah.
while.
That'd be fun.
I'll throw that up again. If you just type this, if you're not in our Discord, into the search bar, it should bring you there. We talk a lot.
Yeah.
So come hang out with us.
It's a very active Discord, so
We talk about a lot of stupid
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
like
It's
your
not
online
always
life.
Disney either. It's just general life
Everything.
stuff.
Nice.
A lot of share.
A lot of share, yeah.
Not by anybody's choice but Kirsten.
Oh. All right. Well, I will end this stream. So thank you everybody for coming, and
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, thanks
on to the
everybody.
next year.
See you next